Escape to the action at Seminole Casino Hotel Immokalee. It is Vegas style 24/7, because just like Vegas, Seminole Casino Hotel never closes. It is pure entertainment anytime you want, and truly, where paradise wins. The classic film Urban Cowboy is celebrating 35 years since its release. The award-winning singer whose country music nightclub inspired the movie that starred John Travolta joins us right now. I'm so happy to welcome Mickey Gilley to the show.
Stephanie, thanks for having me on your show. It's an honor and a pleasure.
Well, it's an honor to have you here as well. 35 years. Can you believe it?
35 years, and I tell you what a changing event in my career and my life when John Travolta did the film The Urban Cowboy. You know, we opened the club up in 1971. I never dreamed it was going to become on the world stage, so to speak. But Gilley's became very, very popular on account of that film, The Urban Cowboy and the Mechanical Bull.
Well, I mean, talk about the story, because Gilley's, it was certainly more than just a nightclub. For anybody who hasn't tuned into this story yet, explain kind of the rise and fall of it.
Well, the rise started in 1971. It was called Shelley's, and I went down and made a business deal with a guy that by the name of Sherwood Cryer, and he changed the name from Shelley's to Gilley's. And in 1971, we swung the doors open. The club became almost successful almost immediately because he started advertising on radio and billboards. And he said, "You want to go dance and have a good time? You got to come to Gilley's." And all of a sudden, the club began to grow. I got a local television show, and I started doing this TV show. I walked in the club one night, and the lady had the jukebox in Gilley's. She said, "Today on the show, you did my favorite song." And I said, "What was it?" And she said, "She called me baby all night long." She asked me if I'd record that for 300 jukeboxes for her, and I'd really thrown in the towel in as far as my recording career was at that time. And I went in to record She Called Me Baby for her jukeboxes. I picked the old song Room Full of Roses for the flip side. Became my first #1 song. Met Conway Twitty. Went on the road with Conway. My business partner installed the Mechanical Bull to get some attention to start flowing about Gilley's again. And lo and behold, we had a guy from New York come down and wrote an article because of the Mechanical Bull called The Ballad of the Urban Cowboy. When I found out John Travolta was going to do the film, I said, uh-oh, he's coming off of Saturday Night Fever, which was a disco craze, and he's going to do The Urban Cowboy, Country Night Fever. And it launched country music to a bigger audience, launched me and Johnny Lee into the stratosphere as far as our career was concerned, and the rest was history. And of course, the rise and fall is the fact is that the club burnt in 1989 because I had a lawsuit against my business partner because it started deteriorating, and I wanted to take my name off of it. But since that time, you know, I've opened up some more clubs.
Well, what an incredible story. I mean, and speaking to that, when the club did burn down, I know a lot of people are saying a part of history went with it.
Well, that's very true, but if they watch a documentary on CMT, and I think it's going to be on, let's see, I believe it's on Saturday night at, let's see, y'all on Eastern Time, right? It'd be 9 Eastern Time. It'd be on CMT. They need to tune in and watch the performance because you got John Travolta, you got Charlie Daniels, you got Mickey Gilley, you got Johnny Lee, and John Travolta talking about the film The Urban Cowboy. And I think they'll really enjoy the piece. It's really, really entertaining and interesting.
A lot of good stars. It is an amazing story, Mickey, and I think that these are the good old days, I think, because would that even happen? Would this kind of story even happen today? I don't think so.
I don't think it'll ever happen again. You know, it was listed in the Guinness Book of Records, the world's largest honky-tonk, and it was really, really a really true honky-tonk. But, I mean, you know, it was a very interesting time in my life, in my career in the 80s. It was unbelievable.
Well, and as we close here, why do you want people to remember Gilley's and remember this story and just tune into this documentary that is airing?
Well, the main thing I want to
CMT?
remember is Mickey Gilley, because I'm 79 and I'm still alive and I'm still working and my career is still going forward. So hopefully that, you know, when I come down to Florida to perform, that they're going to come out and see me.
We will, absolutely, and we hope that you come see us here too, the Morning Blend, anytime. You're invited. You're truly a delight. We look forward to tuning into this story, and again, it's on CMT, and we're excited that you took some time to share it with us today.
Thank you so much for having me on. I've had 17 #1 recordings, so if I get a chance to get close to you, come see me.
For more on Gilley, just log on to our website, fox4morningblend.com.